and say the
Pushing up my buttons, babe. And I say,
uh-huh,
say what you gonna do to me. And I say
uh-huh.
nothing. We don't have the rights. Can't do the rest. Okay, everybody. Hi. I was singing Pussycat Dolls, all copyrighted to them. How are you guys doing? How's everybody doing? How you guys doing? What's going on? It is Sunday. It is Oscar Sunday, bitches. But we're here for you because we're done by then. So we're here for you today. Talk about the soap operas.
Gonna do to me.
Don't shoot us, man. I stop singing, James. Stop singing. Stop singing. Okay. Okay, everybody. Hi. Oh, there's me again.
Good grief, Charlie Brown.
Twice. They put Tammy in the center in this picture right here. It's like she's in the center of us. It was like me and Candace are her parents. Anyway, hello everybody. Welcome. It's a totally mixed up soap Sunday. Why? Because we have a special guest coming on at 10 o'clock. I'll tell you that in a second. Hi, I'm James Lott Jr. I really am. This is kind of crazy. And I'm feeling kind of crazy because I'm having coffee and cinnamon applesauce. And I'm talking early. So, I'm not a fan of that. I should be in my robe still, behind the scenes. But today, for you, our trusted people, there's Tammy Govea.
Greetings, Earthlings. And Kenneth, I hope you feel better soon. He's under the weather.
Yeah.
And then we have Candace Barnes. Candace Barnes. I saw Paris Barnes. Candy Poo down there.
I mean, I could be Candace Barnes from Dallas.
I know you're and Amandakins, is trying to get in. So she went to the wrong place. She went to the gates, and that's coming on later.
Right.
Now she has to come back over here. Come to Los Angeles first. Let's come to Los Angeles. So let me tell you what's going on, kids. So we are doing Bold and Beautiful first, then Young and the Restless, and we have a special. Oh shit! Shut up. Oh, sorry. Oops, I said all that wrong. Then we have Young and the Restless, and we have a special guest, Miss Stacy Haiduk is coming on. Yay! That's around 10 o'clock. So if you want to come back at 10, you can. She'll come on. We got her for a short time, so we're going to talk to Miss Stacy, one of the nicest people in the business. And then at 11 o'clock, no, is it 11:30?
After the Young and the Restless, after we finish with Stacy, we're going to talk a little bit about Young and the Restless, and then we're going to talk about around like 12, 1 o'clock, over there, is going to talk about everything that happened on Beyond the Gates, and a certain somebody who's not here right now is going to have to wear a black veil because it was revealed her man is behind the crime.
So you gotta watch that. You gotta watch that. That's later on today. And then at 1 p.m., the granddaddy of them all, I almost said Edition Days, that's at 3, is GH Spotlight. I used to call GH Report. I'm like losing it this morning. And me and Frank Moran are going to talk about the last 2 weeks. So much has happened, you guys. So much has happened. I'm kind of mad at Maxie and Lulu. I don't want them to make up. It's a weird situation. But we'll talk about all that when it comes out.
Got too much issues with that.
Well, the thing is, that's not Nathan. He's a zombie of some sort.
Right. That's not Nathan at all.
I'm not saying who it is.
She's absolutely right when she says, "How could you get over me in 6 months?"
Yeah.
Like you're the love of my life.
Right.
Like, and 6 months? And it's true.
Right.
Even Mooter. Said that. She's the love of your life. Like, what is wrong with you, child?
And don't get me started with this whole Dante Elizabeth.
Oh, James, the gag reflex is real. It's real.
Anyway, that's General Hospital. And we're talking about all of that at 1 o'clock. And I know Frank has ideas and things. Also, I just released today a GH mini spotlight. That's wrong. A GH Dirty Deeds about the dumb pregnancy storyline of Jordan, Curtis, and Portia. And you guys are already commenting. I'm getting comments every 5 seconds. I'm getting comments. So watch that video and tell me what you think there too.
Are they going to induce labor early to see who pops it out first?
No, we're going to have a psychotic situation where somebody's going to lose a child, go away to Chicago or somewhere, come back. Just when Jordan goes, stuck on the side of the road.
And everyone, Hello, my Brooklyn peeps. You guys are saying hi from Brooklyn.
My
I don't know where
Brooklyn
Sunset Park, Brooklyn is.
peeps.
Brooklyn.
My family's from Prospect Park, Kensington, Fort Hamilton Parkway. That's the area they're from, but I don't know where that is. I don't know where Sunset Park is. You got to tell me where that is. And Crown Heights. I'm from Crown Heights. Okay. Anyway, then tell me more about Chocolate Twin, who I just saw the other day. We saw the video of him just running down the street. We had lunch at Grits and Waffles. We saw the owner. Hi, we love her. She's the best. Their show, Distant Days, on. I don't know if they have a guest or not. I can't remember if they have a guest today or not. They're trying to get somebody. I don't have a guest. But check them out. They'll be talking about Days of Our Lives. I swear to God, they will.
So much went down. So much went down on Days.
That's said. So we have a full soap block for you guys today. I mean, really, seriously, we do. And I just want to tell you my Oscar after show, because I am involved in the Oscar stuff. Watch my video where I sneak behind the scenes in Dolby Theater. It's a lot of fun. I will do an Oscar recap show tonight, so that'll be later on tonight. You'll get that later. What I think, please sinners win, everything. So we hope so. And if you haven't had a chance, two things, but the soap world got really big. Watch John Oliver's little segments on Last Week Tonight, where he's pleading to get on a soap opera. So we got to get him on a soap. It was a lot of fun. And Susan Lucci watching herself win that Emmy and crying she saw her husband. So I was like, that kind of got to me too a little bit. That was really, I mean, she loved her husband. I mean, you can say anything you want to about her. She loved her husband. Yes, very much. And we had a couple, when we're gone, people are saying in the chat already. So I would just briefly, we'll do this really briefly. Number one, Tammy had a birthday. Yes. And they want to know how your birthday went.
Oh, it was lovely. Thank you. It was filled with Prosecco and champagne and friends, and it was perfect. And good food. You have to get the food. So Tammy had a good time. I was with my granddaughter, who was 21, Miss Scarlett. And she's beautiful. I kept she's related to me. And I never thought my entire life that I would be partying and doing shots with my granddaughter. Shot.
We did. And that's something I will never. And my daughter Tammy, another Tammy, of course, and we did 3 generational shots together, and that was kind of crazy. I have it on video. It's kind of crazy. That will not be posted anywhere. That's just for us. But we had a good time, and so all these Pisces running around.
Yes.
Running around. So so it's so all these birthdays. We had a good time. So thank you for asking. Our lives are, we're getting a little older. I heard that Gen Z thinks that you're not old till you're 62, apparently, Tammy.
Okay.
That's the number they chose. So we're not old, Tammy. We're not old. We're not old. That's the number they chose. I don't know why that's the number they chose. They're laughing in the chat. I don't know why they chose that either. They said
whoever
62.
came up with that should just be exiled.
Everybody's saying happy belated birthday to you, Tammy. They're all saying it in the chat.
What is it?
They're all talking to you. They're saying happy belated birthday.
Say happy birthday to you.
What's that? What's that?
You are born.
And Candace did a live where I had her birthday gift unboxing. Everybody's coming like, James, you're so nice. James, you're so wonderful. You know what? You're right. I am nice and wonderful. I am. No, I felt like I had to be nice to Candace because I'm a bitch most of the time. I thought once a year I'll be nice to her. That's one of the things I got her. So they all.
Well, I'm wearing the other thing.
The bracelet. Yes, bracelet.
I got the cup.
Yes, I was nice to her. I was. They're all yay for Pisces.
He really. That's right. Pisces in the house.
Thank you, Lady Laura.
Yes, we love. We're all a family here. The Lotties were a family, so we celebrate.
Yeah. Oh, James, before you start, can I make the announcement about the soap?
They said the cat in the hat was cute, James. I know. I thought of her. All right, go ahead, Candace.
Yeah, it kind of matched up with this too, because it was Dr. Seuss week.
Yes.
And that actually worked for me. So you know what? I'm actually going to put this on too. No. Okay, so before we start, hopefully everybody's having a good day. Just to give you a heads up, all the CBS soaps are only going to be on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday due to March Madness, baby. Woo! Hope your team is in it. This is the final year that CBS is going to do this because they understand the soap fans are kind of ticked off. No, that would be a good reason. Like, we're ticked off. But stay tuned, because usually on Wednesdays, they usually do the big shock. Y'all remember, like, with Bold and Beautiful, the last big shock was what? Maya's reveal, or was it finding out Sheila was alive? Like, when we thought that Katie died. But so just want to let you guys know that. Now back to JLJ Media and Tammy floating.
Hey, Tammy glides across the rooms. I say it all the time. She just does. Also, check out my interview, because this is Bold and Beautiful related. Sean Kanan's father, Dale Perlman, put out a really fun book about gangsters and women and old Las Vegas. We had a great time. He's a lovely man in his 80s, and he wrote a book. He put it out, and it's a lot of fun. So check out my interview. It's In Between Pages with James Lott Jr. with Dale Perlman. That's Sean's real last name. And they're from Pittsburgh, so we had a big talk about Pittsburgh and stuff. But it's a really fun interview. We had a great time. He's a great guy. Stay tuned. I might be interviewing Sean Kanan's sister next. So I'm going to do the whole family.
Let's do the whole family.
The whole family. So just check that out. Lovely guy and a fun book, actually. So we do that here on JLJ. We're a family-oriented enterprise. We do. And also, I just want to dedicate this soap block today. 3 years ago, this year, my mother almost passed away, and my stepfather's funeral was this weekend. And we were just talking about that. My brother and I were just talking about this the other day, and I tell you, I've been through a lot in the last 3 years. We've gotten a lot closer. My brother and I especially have gotten a lot closer. As I think all of you at home who've just been there with me through this whole process. I've been putting out videos talking about the crazy antics of our healthcare system and caregiving. And one day I'm going to put out a book about this whole situation. And I just want to thank Tammy Govea for being there for in person for me, for some of the stuff that I've been going through, and Football Boys and everybody. You guys have been there for me. I'm still going through it, but we are hanging in there. Bonita is doing way better than she was before. Still gets my nerves every day. But she's alive. She's gaining weight. It's like it's been a rough time, you guys, and you guys have been just so wonderful to me. So I just wanted to say that. I want to dedicate this shows for her, because I'm allowed to do these shows today because she's doing better. So I think that's a big thing. And thank you, Medora, for my interview was on point. Great job. We had a great time. I'm a good interviewer, folks. Shit. I know how to do this. But yeah, we have a good time. So thank you, everybody. I love you guys. Okay. So we're talking Bold and Beautiful first. Hi, Marvin. Yes, we're talking about Bold and Beautiful first. And Amanda's going to try to go. She can get in at some point. Because she has something to say. Yeah. So she had something to say to us in the chat, our group text she had. So we'll see.
Yeah, I got shut down real quick.
But the one I want to talk, the storyline I want to talk about first, because I was like surprised how deep they really went into this. Katie and Brooke, because the Bill Ridge stuff makes me laugh, because they always just
so ludicrous. Them just hanging outside the door.
I know.
It's the salt, though. It was like this. The salt,
okay, Torsten, we're gonna have you guys just hanging outside the front door in the cold LA weather.
Yes, it's just crazy. It was
crazy.
But it was hilarious. Well, okay, the actress who gets my Performer of the Week, the homegirl, I don't know who you were or who you are. You're on a couple episodes. Yeah. Made me laugh. The server at that dinner. She was like, she wanted the plates. She just wanted the plates. That's all she was trying to clear the table.
It's my job. Just let me do my job.
I loved her.
And Katie was trying to help her. She's like,
she was.
Can she submit for guest performer? Can we get a guest performer?
Oh my God.
Like nomination
awesome. Oh my God. Because when they first brought the food in, and it's Rich's favorite pepper steak. And Bill's like, oh, I love pepper.
That's a lot of pepper, Bill. I love pepper.
Oh my God! It kept it. It was like basically they were dick teasing each other. Basically, you know what they were doing.
Basically,
that big
hello,
pepper Bill champion.
That's like.
I did chuckle. Somebody said in chat, BB's coming to sitcom. It really was kind of sitcom-esque.
Absolutely.
The whole thing. So then, but homegirl, she just wanted to clear plates. That's all she wanted to do. And it's just like they were getting into it. Then she was like, "You take the rest of the evening off." And the homegirl ran out of there. She ran out of there. So whoever she was, I just like, And when Bill said you got rid of the caterer, we didn't have dessert. Oh my God, it was hilarious. But
and then when Bill says worst dinner party ever.
oh, oh my God. But so that was all kind of funny and cutesy, but then the two ladies alone, and of course, I wish we could say Emmy winner Catherine Kelly Lang.
In my head, she is.
Well, these were some Emmy scenes. But we know multiple Emmy winner Heather Tom. Both of them deliver. They do. No matter how you think about them, these two chicks deliver. I mean, the delivery was strong. It was, and they went back in time. They were just like, they went back to childhood, and you stayed in your room, and just all this stuff, and she's the big. But you are my mother's favorite line of the week was, "But you are my little sister." Well, you are. I can't pretend you're not my little.
And then like, she used that at the show, the fashion show. That was on purpose.
Yeah,
of course.
To just do this to Katie.
And ladies, don't you get also? Even when you say you're my little sister, it's still that is a put down a little bit. It's a put down in there.
It's that little part. It's like like we know we're your little sister. Don't keep that's kind of an insult. It's like, okay, so I'm forever going to be little to you. I can't be bigger than you. I can't do something above you. I always have to be little. So that's how you respect me.
Beneath you. The only human beings that have the right to say you'll always be my little is the parent.
Right.
Okay, you'll always be my little girl, you always be my little boy. Like their parents, they got, it's a thing. But with siblings, no. I mean, because I hear it around me. I hear it. You're my big brother. But it's not to demean. It's not to belittle and be condescending. And thank goodness Katie said, you're so condescending.
Yes. I'm sorry I was, what she said, I'm sorry I was so phenomenal. I was like, dang, Brooke, oh my God. Because she was offended by Katie, though, too. I almost saw both sides in a way. Because, like, she felt like Brooke thought she was some great example to her sister. And Katie was like, no, bitch, you weren't.
You really weren't. No.
And
like,
Brooke said, and this was the only true thing she said to me. Brooke said, I did the best I could back then. And I get that, I get. But people use that as an excuse oftentimes. Like your best, you shouldn't have even bothered because your best served nobody except yourself.
But I will because this show's about back and forth. I will defend her a bit because as a person who's like, I'm one of like 10,000 kids. I'm a middle child, so I have the older, and I'm the one who's forgotten. So that's the whole thing. I'm the Marsha. That's me. But my younger siblings resented me and my older siblings for leaving home at 18. We had such a bad childhood that when we got 18, we all left. We all started leaving. We didn't stick around. So there was kind of this like, well, you didn't stay and you didn't help me and you didn't like
abandonment.
Yeah, we had to get the fuck out, get out of there. And so there is something. I get some part of that. And what you say, well, I was helping mom with the business. So I get where Brooke was kind of like, I was helping her with the catering business, and Katie was kind of belittling that a little bit. And I saw that Brooke was like, no, bitch. That wasn't easy. And we met Brooke so we could actually go back in time. We met her in real time working for the catering business.
Yeah.
Yeah, and their father.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, please. Go ahead, please.
No, Katie said, yeah, you were helping mom with the business. Sure you were, Brooke. You were helping yourself to a lot of other things too. Like, come on.
But Brooke was like, no, bitch. That may be true too. But I still was like, to think about I'm glad sometimes because these shows do such a disservice to women. I'm sorry they do. They do disservice to you guys. You guys are just idiots, airheaded idiots. But I remember when Brooke was fine with that belief thing. She goes, I went to school. I went to college. Like I'm actually smart. So I think Brooke was trying to say, but no, girl. I did work hard to get where I'm at today. And yeah, she did most stuff at the same time, but she did. And she up to the whole Forrester family. But she did work hard at the same time. So it's one of those weird, well, Brooke, you did this to yourself. This is your legacy is that you did work your way through the Forrester family, and you help bring the company to where it is today. You did both. But
that
sometimes,
overshadows
yes.
everything. That overshadows, like, yes, because I remember her going to chemistry to school. She got attacked. I remember that whole thing.
Yeah.
Brooke was smart. She was focused. And then all of a sudden she got man crazy and she used her assets legit to get to, some people will say she used that to get ahead of the game. But no, she created the belief form. But the show itself, in the last 25 years, they've kind of forgot about that. But also at the same time, new audience members who you didn't watch in 87 to 93, they don't know that part of the history of Brooke. All they know is Brooke slept with Ridge 5 times, got pregnant by Eric 2 times, with A, B, C, D, F, G. So yeah, when I saw that scene, first and foremost, you would think Heather Tom's been in this role since day one. The way that it was, I was like this. I was like, wait a minute, she wasn't there for that. Wait, oh my gosh, they have so much. They have good sibling chemistry.
They do.
I'm like this. I'm like,
the 3 of them have always.
Well,
right.
Jennifer online posted. She commented on 2 of them fighting a snippet. She goes, "My sisters." I was laughing so hard when she said that. My poor sister. See, middle child left out. Of course, that's how we always left out.
Yeah. And then when Katie said, I wanted, what was it? I wanted you to have some respect for me and consider me an equal, but you don't. And I was like this. I said, yeah, Brooke.
Because Brooke tried to pull it like, well, you have men helping you do this. I'm like, okay, Brooke, you weren't completely manless yourself getting some help.
Yeah, come on.
Come on, girl.
You're jealous of Katie. You're jealous of Katie, right. Brooke, because here's the thing. We're not going to pretend that Katie didn't help you out over at Forrester.
And she said that.
Yeah, she said it.
I felt like I was like this. I was eating my pretend popcorn. I was like this. Yes. I was like, Emmy real.
I know. Oh my God. When Katie was like, there's so many different points in here. When Katie was like, something's up with my email, she's, oh my God. She's having issues. Okay. I'll get to Amanda in a second. Yeah, shut around. Sorry. Okay. So when Katie, brought up, and of course, we're here because you had to have Bill, but you pushed us together. I was like, she goes, I was dying and everything. And you really went far with that. Like you really went the extra mile. And then you got it. Then you took him back later. And she wasn't dying anymore. I was like, so I'm like, it's like Brooke has done some really, in the name of love, she has done some things that are, I mean, come on. She slept with her husbands, her daughters, both his husbands. Her husbands? Her husbands? I mean, my pronouns.
And Katie's always forgave her.
Right.
And Katie said, I have always been there for you.
Yep.
Every time you were crying on my shoulder, every time Ridge broke your heart and left you, I was there for you.
I know. Give me a second, Amanda. I'm trying to run a show at the same time.
And Brooke's face when Katie said that, it was sort of like was a slap minus the effect, the hand to the cheek, because it like had her have a moment. To me, I was like, okay, Brooke, listen to what Katie just now said. Now summarize it in your head. This woman who really I know some people who probably wouldn't have talked to Brooke after a certain amount of times of, with Bill or doing this and everything. Here's Katie, a woman who has been through it and has forgiven you for a lot of things. And all she wants is for you to be happy for her, to cheer her on, just like she's done with you in the worst of times. And you're doing like, I can't believe you're still going through with Eric's designs and everything. First and foremost, Brooke, I hate to tell you this, but who you need to really talk to about all that, Eric.
Is Eric.
And you then brought Will into this. I was like, oh, now you're bringing the children in it. I'm done. I was like, Brooke, I tried to help you, girl, but.
It was really the first time because, clearly Brooke still has an issue with Logan, the name. Katie taking that name. And it was really the first moment where it dawned on me. It's like, oh my gosh. Because Katie kept saying to her, stop making this about you. You're making this all about you. And I thought, oh my gosh, Brooke and Ridge are destined for each other because they're both narcissists.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's all about them.
Yeah.
And I never thought I would say that about Brooke.
I remember
ever.
On Fine R, where Billy wanted to name it Abbott Chancellor or whatever.
Yeah.
Jack was like, I don't think you should do that. It's funny with these last names. It's funny with the whole last name thing. And when one is very, I almost see their point on some level. They don't want it to be tainted by something that's new and starting. But I just feel like, but Brooke, you and Ridge being so condescending to Bill and Katie. I mean, they know they got to start a business. It'll take some time. But like, you're just really being so condescending about it.
And then showing up at the opening, at the announcement, was unforgivable.
Yeah.
Because they knew they would take the spotlight. And to your point, Candace, Eric doesn't have an issue with them having the designs. Eric has an issue because he doesn't believe the designs were ready for public consumption. They still needed to be worked on. They still needed to be fine-tuned. But he's not ranting and raving, those are mine, you can't use them. Because I think he's the only one that understands, like you said, it's on him. Yeah. Those designs belong to Logan. They hired him to work for Logan. He's upset because he doesn't feel they're ready they're not ready yet. They're not ready yet.
But see, the problem, Tammy, is there's so many problems. Having Eric just once again, okay, I accept your apology.
Where I belong.
Going back and forth.
Yeah. It's like, you started this, Eric. You don't want to went over to them. Like she said, I didn't come to him. He came to me.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's not like she was in the back going, whoa.
Right. Not at all. Remember, she was trying to find designers. She was going to take her time. She was trying to, but when he came to her with the delicious designs, and there were some cute dresses they had. There was some cute stuff.
Yeah.
I love it. I love when they do a fashion show. You know that, folks. I love when they do a fashion show. It makes me so happy. That's what the show used to do all the time, the fashion shows. But anyway, I just thought, well, that's not Katie's fault. He came to and then also he changed his mind. Oh, okay. You know, I do like the whole RJ Eric relationship because it's something separate from the others. So I do like that very much. And you see they're trying to set up RJ versus Will.
Whatever. Yeah, they're trying the next generation thing.
Even though it's kind of funny watching Will and Deke interact. They're cousins too.
Deke's hair looks fabulous. Can I just say?
Okay, folks, here's a little side note. I had no use for, I like that Deke is on the show, but I had no use for whatever. But now, and his name is Harrison in real life, which is my middle name. As I'm watching more of him, that deep voice, and he's kind of tall and lanky, and the hair this week, I went and Tammy on that one. I'm like, I think I'm liking Deke.
It's like a whole new, like, okay, now I think I can be on board with this.
Yeah,
like you had your awakening, you had your moment where you was like, oh.
I had to take totally. Well, I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. It was just like, oh, he's got. But I mean, I've got because I was like, oh, that's right. They're cousins. I've got their cousins also. They're all Logans, Logan men. There's a bunch of Logan men now on the show. But the way I love when he was talking, because I'm trying to think, are him and Will becoming friends? Or are they? Or are they kind of adversary? I don't know. Like their conversations are kind of weird. Like there's a little tone that's off or something. They were talking about Steffi and all that. I was like, I don't know what's going on, but I kind of like Deke now. Okay, but this whole setting up the. But anyway, the whole thing is the Logan name. You know, he's sexy AF, James. I'm just coming to terms with the name. But no, it's that I get that. Like for me, I'm JLJ Media. And all this stuff. I don't have the lot name is just out there, you know, and I put my lot name on certain things. I have cousins who are got a lot, she's a lot. They and I don't get mad at them. I think it's kind of funny. We all have the lot name. It's ours to use with what we will. So they're little productions. I think it's kind of cute. There's a lot of lots out there running around doing stuff with the lot names. I would never get mad at them for She's a lot. It's my sister, she's a lot. My sister Allison, my cousin Bobby has got a lot. It's funny. My brother's, I blog a lot. I mean, it works. So I mean, I don't. To me, the name thing is like it's a little too much.
I will say that I want. Oh, look who's here! I loved Brooke's blouse, the butterfly.
yes.
Let's take a fashion pause here and acknowledge what needs to be acknowledged. And Katie's sweater dress was cool too. I'm not keen on cutouts. I kind of feel like they've had their time and spotlight, but it was cute. But I want that butterfly blouse, so I'm going to start looking for it.
We'll go on, Tammy. I'm saying you're gonna work it out. Like I said, the actual fashion show. I like this outfit.
Yes, I wanted more, and then Eric and Brooke and him had to enter. And can you believe Bill getting
Brooke Forrester?
Can you? Believe
I had to laugh though with Jim J. Bullock, God bless him, and Morgan Fairchild, who I love.
Yeah.
Yes, Cass, we know you. I've met Morgan Fairchild too back in the day. I don't have any pictures with her, but I have met her. I love her back in the day. But them just being there, they're like, okay, this is great. Their little commentary on the side's kind of cute.
It was very cute. Can you believe that Bill went up on stage and said that they kicked Eric to the curb?
Sure, he said it.
He started defending him, like they kicked him to the curb. And it's like, oh, and Katie's just like,
yes. So now Amanda Russ is here, folks.
Hi, Amanda.
Hey. Splendid in green. See, when it's, St. Patrick's Day, I don't wear green because I want to be pinched. So I want everybody to pinch me. So if you see me on St. Patrick's Day, please pinch me.
Okay, that makes sense.
That all makes sense. That's only
how much are you charging? How much are you charging?
Oh, it's for free. That day's for free. I give it out.
Okay.
You can pay me in corned beef and cabbage.
Yum.
I know it sounds so good right now.
So good.
Anyway, so we're gonna switch to a storyline that Amanda's here for this. Just in time. We have like 15 minutes. We got 10 minutes before our guest comes on. So Amanda, you were texting us earlier about something you feel is correct in the over there at the Will, Dylan, Steffi giving her a job at Forrester, Electric going off. Is that what you think?
Number one, don't say that you're my friend. Don't go on trips with me and hang out and be all buddy and then hire my enemy. Okay? No. Done with that. Okay? Not in my house. We're not doing that. All right. Then I told you guys, Dylan is up to no good. She is up to no good. She wanted Will from the start. She saw him and she was like, he's hot. He's rich. How can I get him away from her though? I think that was her intentions the whole time.
You're all mad at coming.
She wants Will. She's going to do whatever she can do to get him. She will trick people. She will lie. She will, prance around and pretend to trip in his lap when she's a dancer. Like, come on, please. I'm going to wear my skimpiest bikini and walk around. Be serious. Because that's appropriate.
But it has been hot here in LA recently, Amanda.
Get an AC. Get a fan, bitch.
So, Amanda, I want to ask you a question. So, Steffi has a different relationship with Dylan. So she feels like she felt bad because of the whole Luna stuff. So that's why she wanted to give her a job. And Amanda, I had to laugh because she said, we don't sometimes with workplace relationships when they don't. I was like, yeah, you guys all you bitches
exactly.
So I had to laugh about that. So I did chuckle about that, Amanda. So Zach's Amanda, they're at the beach for God's sake.
Get a one piece, bitch. Okay, if I'm not there, get a one piece.
One piece.
With some shorts.
I mean, Crew World doesn't have a body. I'll give him that much. But I feel like when I look at Crew, I'm like, no, he's the son of Nick.
Right, that's Josh's baby.
I know. I feel like I can't lust after him. Right, I can't lust after him.
Real quick, that video that Bold and Beautiful posted to about Crew Morrow talking to the audience saying I love the audience and stuff. I'm gonna tell you again, for those who do not believe that is Joshua Morrow's kid.
I know.
Like, that's all Josh. There's nothing of his mother at all.
As
and
a
his
person,
voice.
his
He
voice
sounds like him.
I know.
Yeah.
His voice, that is Josh.
As a person who lives that life every day with my mother, I understand what that's like. And it's a trip to see it in other people. He's basically I can't lust after him because he's Joshua Morrow. I'm basically junior.
He's also a kid. He's also a kid.
He's over 18. Girl,
Yeah.
he's over 18.
He's a kid.
Whatever.
Okay.
Oh, and yes, and Amanda, we found that Dylan's real name is Melissa.
Love
Told
that.
you guys. I told you guys. Nobody ever listens to me.
She's a compulsive liar.
She's up to no good. And she knew she couldn't get him just by being herself because he's in love with Electra. So she was like, I got to trick him. I got to do all these things to get him. And you know what? That kiss, if they would have just talked about it, Electra didn't invite the kiss. She didn't start the kiss. And she did back away and say, you are not going to do that again. You can't do that. But of course, they didn't just have a conversation about it. He saw it and ran off.
Ladies.
So first, hi Amanda. How you doing?
I like your green.
I like your green too. It's
Okay.
we in sync. We in sync all the time. So I'm just gonna do like the briefings at Capitol Hill. So I'm gonna have as you know, I got my notebook, so always keep things in, okay. So previously on this show, you had stated that Dylan would be a wacky person who, like you said, and I quote, was up to no good to try to trick Will into whatever that situation is. However, in the last couple of episodes, we've actually seen the human side of Dylan. She talked to, Steffi, like James said, Steffi and her have kind of a different relationship where Dylan explained her miss, because it's actually, like said Melissa. We've also seen Electra kind of personify her. Persona's a little getting off a little bit. Just like Ivy. My question to you is that now that RJ and Electra has kissed, and you said that Electra backed away, it was three seconds into the kiss before she backed away, meaning that she didn't just do push away and everything. So it's sort of like half of her wanted that. Do you feel as though the show is starting to show us what Electra really is? Because keep in mind, we didn't really know who Electra was in the beginning.
I just think she was caught off guard. I think she was caught off guard and shocked. If you are in a state of you're very upset and someone grabs you and kisses you, I think she was caught off guard. I don't think she welcomed it, and I don't think she asked him for it or wanted it. She was crying on his shoulder, so to speak. It was kind of rude of him to do that, in my opinion. She was very vulnerable at that moment. So let's take advantage of it and kiss her.
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
He's been eyeing Electra for a long time, like from the get-go. Okay. And he took advantage of that situation.
Yeah, it's like waiting for somebody to be in a really, really bad situation and then pouncing. That's what it was like. And I'm like, great. And then, of course, Will can't just listen, because they're trying to tell him she's infiltrating, right? She is up to no good, but he will not listen. He will not listen.
Okay, kids. Sorry. I feel like I'm on live TV where we are. We have to change gears now because our guest is here.
Oh, yeah.
So we got let her in. So now, folks, take off your bold hats, put on your Y&R hats, because we have a very special guest. And she's right there.
Hi.
It's Stacy Haiduk.
Hi.
Hi, Miss Stacy.
I'm good. I'm good. How are you all?
Hi, sweetheart.
Okay.
I thought I wouldn't be able to get this on my phone, but I was able to. So,
You did it.
Yeah, I did it. It's like early morning.
Yes.
For
Now,
me. I
Miss
usually
Stacy,
lounge for hours.
Miss Stacy, I want to say this to you. I want to say this on camera, folks at home. Everybody, welcome Stacy into the show. Stacy, I've known you off and on for years, and we've seen each other at different parties and things. And I just want to tell you, you always are light and love.
Oh,
Everything lovely. You are. And I'm
thank
just saying, I mean, it doesn't matter. When I see you, always have a big, good hug for me.
you.
Always friendly, always fun. You know, you're friends with Tammy. Your friends are our friend Tony Moore. Um,
Yes.
we adore you so much. And online, you always give us props for JLJ Media. You always like sharing us, liking our stuff. I just want to tell you thank you. I mean, it just really, it goes a long way.
Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate that very, very much. And
Yeah.
thank you for having me here. This is lovely. I know I was like at 11 o'clock, I was like, oh no, can we do it any other earlier? So this worked out perfect.
Yes. Everybody's saying hi to you in the chat. I'm going to start with the first question. The first time I asked you, and this is just a general one, is being in soap world, you know, they last for a long time if they're lucky, right?
Yes.
What did you feel when you got either that call, text, email, whatever it is you got that said, hi, Stacy. What about Patty for a minute? Like, what did you think after all these years?
I know, it's been a decade. It was so strange for me because, you know, not YNR, Days has a tendency to put my characters to rest. And sometimes it could be a month, 2 months, 3 months. And that's always been very, very hard for me. But so when they did in January, I was like, oh God, what am I going to do? Because that's what you do. You go, okay, I got to stay employed. I got to work. I got to make money, blah, blah, blah. And I was just sitting there and contemplating, okay, what do I need to do now? And then the text, it literally just popped in.
Wow.
And from Josh, and I'm like, Josh. And I looked, I went, and he said, YNR, da da da. And he's like, are you available? I don't know what your schedule is. And I'm like, he's the showrunner executive. Okay, fabulous. Is this, and then my first thing is this a joke? Is somebody, you know, and then I went to my husband. I'm like, you're not going to believe this, but I just got a text asking my availability to come back and, reunite with Patty again. And I was just like, yes, yes, this couldn't be more perfect timing. They just put my characters to rest. Thank you. And then he's like, okay, we'll talk soon. So my heart was just like, all I did was look up at the sky going, thank you, thank you, thank you. I mean, I felt so blessed at that moment. Like the universe was watching out for me. So it was exciting.
So it was a text. That's crazy. With text.
It was a text, and then we talked later that day. Once he knew I was in, he was like, "Okay, I'm gonna talk to you, and I'll give you a ring in a little bit." And so we did, and it was quick. He says, "Welcome back. Are you excited?" I said, "You bet." I mean, I've been thinking about Patty a lot through the years, and so it's kind of nice that I get to go play around on YNR for a while.
I miss the cat. I miss the cat though.
Oh no. Don't even put that out there. Even though I love Mr. Kitty, we had a ball together. I'm still like, oh God, no. The cat took the whole show.
It actually did. It's not funny. It did. Candace, you go first. You have a question for Miss Stacy.
So first and foremost, I'm so glad you're back on Young and the Restless because I kept saying I need Patty back in the GC. I need her to shake things up. So I'm so glad that you're back. My question, I think you kind of answered it, is that you've been gone for a while from Young and the Restless. Did Patty automatically come back to you, or did it take time to find her again?
Well, we have to remember Patty, God, at first it was very difficult, because I was afraid. I was afraid, like, oh my God, am I going to be able to reconnect with her? But I know she's in here somewhere. It's just a matter of time. And also she's written just a tad bit different. I mean, she's a little more together. She, went through,
Yes.
she's been healed in some sort of way, healed.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, I was a little nervous. I mean, that first week was a really big week. And I know by the end of it, I was like, oh my God, I'm so exhausted. But going in to the CBS studio, walking up the stairs, I mean, it was like I hadn't even left. It was such a weird experience going into the studio. And then, yeah, there's some people that have changed, like in the hair and makeup department, wardrobe. But there was so many familiar faces that was just so amazing for me. And then once I started like costume, we get into wardrobe, and then I was in my makeup, and then I saw Peter Bergman, and I was just like, okay, she's here. So it did take a while, but it was just like, it was as soon as it clicked, it clicked.
Love that. Amanda?
I have a two things. One, right before COVID, a movie that you did came out.
Oh.
And it was a really good movie. It was Home is Where the Killer Is, I think.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I loved that movie so much.
It's fun.
Was it difficult to be in such an intense type thriller movie?
Honestly, it was really fun. My biggest problem is I was on a cleanse, and I was really determined to be on that cleanse. It was really hard for me. I just remember feeling I didn't have any energy. I would have like a half a cup of coffee in the morning. Usually I have like 3 cups of coffee. I literally would have a salad, this weird soup. And so I was kind of like in a fog, and I kind of used that energy from my cleanse. The evil, the frustration, the anger comes out, right? So I was like, I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna finish this cleanse. I'm gonna do it. And I finished it, and there was a calmness though in that character, that everything it's kind of like all my characters. I always try to find some vulnerable place that they have to come from, that they're doing this out of a need for something deeper inside. They're never just surfacey. And I can't remember her name, but no, she
I think
was
it was Julia.
Julie. Yeah, she was a lot of fun. She lost her child, and so all that was brought on. So kind of like a little soap opera thriller.
Yeah, I loved that movie.
It was fun.
I loved
it was a lot of
fun.
And then I was able to do it again in another movie. God, I can't remember what the daughter, it was another one that I did in Kentucky that was a lot of fun too. And it's just, I like playing the darker characters. I think they're complex. They're very deep. I mean, I don't know what I would do if everything was just perfect.
Right? I just have one more question. Do you think that Patty is genuinely in love with Jack, or is it more of a obsession?
Like an obsession where she can't have him, so it gets more and more. I honestly, I think she's genuinely in love with him. What I've realized, talking, finding out about her past when I wasn't playing her, is that she had Jack's baby, and she was, pregnant, and I guess she caught Diane sleeping with him, and so I think that, and then she lost the baby. So I think there's also that she's owed that love as well, that we had at once. And so I think she's genuinely in love with him. I think, I think she's works a little bit more to get him, because he doesn't, I guess he liked her for a little bit. Thinking that she was Emily, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I think there's definitely a love that maybe still hasn't gotten deeper with her yet, that she still has to, she can't get past that lustful kind of energy that he keeps pulling away, and she's like, I'm gonna have you kind of situation. Maybe if she got to spend 20 years with him, maybe they would relax a little bit.
Yeah. For real.
Good. Tammy Govea.
Sweetheart.
Hi, love. How are
I'm
you?
good. So a few things. Let's talk about your entrance, Patty's entrance, because an entrance is always a powerful moment
Mm-hmm.
for any accent, for any character.
Oh yeah.
And this was, last Friday when Patty walked through the door.
Hi.
And you had touched on this, seeing Peter Bergman on set. Did you two have did you make rehearsal time for the two of you to run lines and talk about
yeah.
it? Okay.
Yeah.
What was that like?
It was great because it was a lot. And it was also, I was nervous. I was so nervous, because it was like walking on that set. We rehearsed in the room, and, I remember him coming up to the makeup room before and just giving the big hug. And then we tried to talk about families really fast so that we could get to the dialogue. So it was really, really excited. I mean, I was so thrilled to see him, and that we actually got that chance, because I've seen him at the Emmys here and there and all that, but to actually get to work with him again it's always, he's such a professional, so good. But yeah, I was nervous, and the lines, I was just like, I kept fluttering, flubbing them up, and I was just like, oh my God, all that. So, and what was really funny is the wardrobe, Mandy, who's just fantastic. She says, do you like wearing heels? And I said, yeah, love. I mean, the higher, the better.
Oh my God.
So she brought in these, they must have been like 6 inches. Ooh. And they were really fabulous. And
when you lean over the desk and you kick your heel up or back, we saw the 6-inch black stiletto heels.
And that probably was me just falling forward. I literally walked. I remember we did the rehearsal, and I'm literally doing this. I kept trying to get because they're so high. I finally had to let them, I finally told them, I said, we got to switch heels. I can't. I was so nervous and shaky in them that I would kind of waddle over. So yeah, I mean, that entrance was just trying to stay calm and excited. Like, this is the new Patty, and here she is, but she's not going to be like, oh Jack. It's just like, yeah, everything's great. Everything's good. I've worked on myself. It's all good. But deep inside, here I am with Patty, which I think she would be too, is like all giddy inside and all nervous. And so hopefully it looked like I was totally calm but excited.
Well, I'm glad you touched on the wardrobe, because I always love fashion in daytime. And whoever picked that outfit just nailed it, because it was perfect combination of that fiery animal energy, but it was classic and elegant, and as you said, a whole new side of Patty.
Yes, which was really, really exciting for me. And that's going to show just throughout the whole, I mean, the time that I'm there. It's just, she's amazing. And she just comes in and she's like, here, try that, try this. And then it's like, you're starting to get this whole new character with the wardrobe. It's always how it is. I mean, anytime you step into the skin of this character, that's a big part of it. So yeah.
Everybody in chat's like, they could not see your nerves on screen, so we did not see
Yeah.
at all. But I have to say, Stacy, I had a chuckle because they had a couple of times they had Peter Bergman staring at your breasts.
Oh, did they?
And they look good. Girl, they look good. They look good, girl. They look good. But I'm like, they had him looking because he was getting, you know, we don't know the storyline fully, what's going to happen, but you guys are feeling the heat, and something was in that or whatever. And he's like staring, and you're like, and your character's like, you know, you want this. Like, he's like, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I couldn't believe that he had him looking at the way he had him. The way he looked at you was so hilarious to me. I thought it was hilarious.
Oh yeah, he was just getting all like, woo, yeah. I know. I mean, but can you help? I mean, that thing was just like, cleavage galore.
Can I say one thing? Can I say one thing? First, I love you. Okay, I'm trying not to fangirl out. Wait, you looked so stunning.
Oh yeah.
Like, just absolutely gorgeous. And now I see you right now today, and I'm like, good Lord, this lady is just gorgeous.
I know.
Like, you're all made up and all the makeup, right? But then I see you in normal life, and you're gorgeous.
Oh my God. I'm like, oh, okay,
life is not fair, people.
Together. Put a little moisture.
No, but we like those pigtails, and you're so cute. You're so cute.
It's joy.
You look so
Stacy is joy.
Stacy is. I said that. She is. She's loving life.
Thank you.
Pure joy.
Life is good, you know. Life is good.
But anyway, but Stacy, you bring up a point. You're a gig worker. You're here for your gig. You're here for work.
Yeah.
You're good as your last gig, right? So, how do you stay motivated during those times when your characters? You have several characters on days.
Yeah.
And you get sidelined for you get a little break. How do you stay motivated? I mean, also I know you've done films and things in between, but like, how do you stay motivated?
I think a lot of it is, I mean, I can handle 2 weeks, and that's about it. If I'm not, then I go nuts. I mean, my family, they're like, can you not sit still? I don't sit still. I'm constantly like, I'm gardening and pulling down things. And I think I, massively do drawer cleaning. If it's so, no, I mean, I'm not good. I try to work out. I cook. I'll cook dinner. I get more I'll get more like elaborate in my meals at dinner time. But yeah, no, it's really hard for me. It's not easy for me to sit still. Like, I'm sitting still now because I'm like having a conversation, but I would be taking the phone with me. We'd be vacuuming right now. Or we'd be like, opening up my makeup drawer and redoing that again.
So one of our favorite people in our chat, Kenneth Clark. I want to ask this too. I'm just curious. What is one of your favorite Susan moments from Days of Our Lives? If you have one.
Mine.
Yeah, yours.
Mine. What was one of my favorites?
Susan's.
Let me go back all the Susan.
Thank you guys.
I think what was the fun time though was when I remember the first time I had it was like 4 or 5 pages when she was talking to it wasn't Ben, because it wasn't Ben at that time. It was Rob's other character.
Oh yeah, it was oh my God, Alex. Was it
Alex. I know. It seems like it was years ago. Yeah. And I think it was when I remember the director came to me and he goes, just go. And I went, really? Okay. And woo! And she just went, and it was like being in church, and everything was great. And the angels were talking, and Sierra was like, do you remember that time? She was just like, and I would like go, how far? And I kept watching their faces going, why are they turning away from me? Why do they keep turning away from me as I'm doing my whole spiel? And they were like, I guess they were trying not to crack up during
yes.
my whole thing. So I think that was like one of the first really big moments that was just a ball for me, because I went, oh, I can do anything with this character. She could just go as far as she want into the, way out there. I've had some great moments with her. Sometimes I'm like so tired though, and I'm like, how am I going to get it up with her?
Yeah.
But as soon as you put that wardrobe and those teeth, and you just go.
Oh my God, she's in there. Oh my God, Susan's in there.
Oh yeah, she likes to come out.
Oh my God, you just did, folks. She just did a little bit of Susan. She just a little bit of Susan came out.
Oh my God!
I love it. Okay, she's on limited time, so Cash, you get one last question. We all
okay. So Amanda made earlier the comment about fanning out, and I'm actually over here geeking out, and I'm trying really hard. I'm like literally pressing my hands together because before anybody like soap wise, I remember you on Superboy. I remember you as Lieutenant Catherine, my chief medical officer on Sequest.
Yes.
So I'm really like trying so hard not to geek out or cry right now. And
oh my God, that is so amazing. Okay, hold on really fast.
Okay, we geeked out. Oh, I love this. See, folks.
Okay.
Come to our show. Here we go.
Do you remember her?
Oh my God.
Did you get one of those?
Oh my God.
Yes. I remember that.
Figure.
I remember that. I love that.
I had the Sequest comic book.
Yes.
Before, because it was limited run. It was a limited run. I remember this, y'all. This is like early 90s. You know, like how they do the 90s trend things happening right now. Yeah. So I had that. And I also had, it was the young adult book that they would have at the book fair. And I had 2 copies of it. And the one, and I still remember this because for some things just stick out. It's like Lieutenant Catherine, they was trying to save a whale. It wasn't Oko or anything. It was another whale and everything like that. And I was like so engaged because I remember at the time it was rumored that Sequest was going to be a cartoon on Saturday mornings. Oh. And they never followed through with that. And I'm saying,
yeah. I remember that. There was a rumor, of that.
It was a rumor. So my question is that because you've been a part of 3 different worlds, sci-fi, comic book, and soaps, which environment was the most fun or challenging for you to do?
I think soap operas, just because there's you're doing 30, 40, 50. I think the most I've ever done was 60 pages.
Right.
And that was the 60 pages of dialogue. And I was playing it. This was on Y&R the first time, and I was playing opposite myself. So I had to learn both sides of the dialogue. So it wasn't, that was scary for me. I remember doing the scenes. I can put myself back there. I remember it. And we had to do all the first stuff with, I think it was Patty or Emily first. And then I had lunchtime and I literally cried. I just was like, oh my God, can I do this? And I looked at myself in the mirror and I said, you got 5 minutes to cry, 5 minutes to fix your makeup, and then you're back on. You got to go over and look at the lines for Emily. So I think, to me, because in nighttime series or feature films or sci-fi, any of that stuff, you always have more time on those. You literally maybe do 6 pages, and those 6 pages aren't not all of you. So I mean, I think on Sequest we had I think it was 7-8 days to shoot the series, to shoot an episode. And you just walk into the world, because that I'm going to tell you, it was one of the best sets I've ever been on. It was so beautiful. It was on, they've knocked it down now on Universal, which is really sad, but it used to be the Phantom of the Opera set back in, the 20s, 30s, way back then. They still had the theater up. They tried to take it down, but I guess it was haunted, so they never took it down.
Phantom. Yeah, talking about the Phantom.
Yeah. And so it was gorgeous, though. It had this pool. It had the dolphin that would swim in. I mean, the whole stage. I remember walking in it and when they first built it, and I was just like, holy crap, I didn't even think they could do something like this on the stage. I mean, amazing. But definitely, you know, I think even in like the movie I did, Killers Where the Home Is, I think the most we ever did was 10 pages. And again, I'm in maybe 4 of those, you know, so you just kind of, no, soap operas are, I think, one of the hardest jobs. It's like factory work. You literally, it's acting factory work, you know. You just hope to God that you bring something alive in those moments, and you're connected to the material. And, you know, sometimes you have to just go, I'm always like, angels, just be with me today. Because sometimes you're like, I don't know where we're going to go with this. And you don't sometimes. So, yeah.
Everybody in chat's like, Sequest, that's right. And the chat everybody's talking about it now all of a sudden. They're like, yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, that was a fun show. I mean, oh, crazy times.
Yeah.
I was so young.
We all were a girl back then.
I know. I feel younger now, though, than I ever have. I mean, my face may be getting all wrinkly and crinkly, but I just, you know, you don't have all that pressure to be, you know, what am I going to be? It's like, well, this is who you are. I mean, I remember writing in journals back in those days. We wrote a lot of journals, but it was like getting that moment where I'm like, I just want to be this person that's inside of me, you know? And finally, in like, you know, my 50s, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm here.
Exactly. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, Stacy, thank you we love you so much.
Oh my God, I love you. Oh, thank you. This was so, I was so happy that you asked me to be a part of this. So thank you. Anytime.
Yes, you're welcome back anytime. Everybody say thank you to Stacy Haiduk for coming on.
Thank you, all of you. I'm gonna give you all big hearts. You guys are just amazing. So amazing. Thank you.
You have a good rest of your Sunday. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Mwah. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
I don't know how to leave.
Okay, I'll get rid of you.
I'm just gonna keep. I'll start my workout. I'm not working out.
That was Stacy Haiduk, folks. And seriously,
oh my gosh, she's so cute.
If you ever get a chance to meet her at a fan event, go to a fan event, make sure you meet her. I'm dead serious. I've always wanted to tell her that. She is literally just you. She's just love and light. She literally is. I don't know how else to. You meet some people, they're just like, you know, you just be like, wow. She's always been that way. I mean, I think I've known her about 10 years at this point. And Tammy, I guess you're about the same, right? Or about 10 years or so?
Yeah.
I knew her from AfterBuzz, so I knew her from all that stuff. So I mean, that's
what I was gonna ask, how you guys met her.
Audition days. I mean, that's how everything. Me and Tammy, we both started audition days. I mean, different times. We all started audition days. That's how. Yeah. And Tony was the one who always was getting guests. So, and then we went to Day of Days, and that's when I first met. I think one of the first times I met her was a Day of Days.
Yeah, I remember when she came in studio with Paul Telfer.
Oh yes.
And it was just their magic together.
Yes. Right? Oh yeah.
You know, so it was so much fun.
She's another person.
Always fun with Stacy. Always fun.
And she's the one in videos with Tony doing dance routines.
Yeah.
Dance routines. They were choreographed on the spot and then just do them and film them. But no, she's loving it. She's just the best. She does. She's always supportive of JL Jimmy. She always likes some of my stuff and says hi and everything. So we will always support her. And check out her interview, Tammy. You have an interview with her.
Yeah, no, she and her daughter Sophia came on my show, Voices of Daytime, came in studio to talk about their horror film, Brand New Cadillac, that she and her daughter and Stacy's husband, Sophia's father, wrote it. Stacy and Sophia directed it and starred in it. And it was really a talk about women in Hollywood and being an independent filmmaker and, you know, taking the reins and saying, I'm not going to sit around and wait for a phone call. Let's just do this. And the arduous journey of it all, but it's art, right? It's in you. It's in you. It's in all of us. We're all creatives. So it's a fabulous chat with them. Check it out. JLJ Media, Voices of Daytime, Stacy Haiduk and Sophia Tatum.
Yeah, you'll love it. It's good.
It's really good.
So folks, we try to bring you the people. We try to bring you the people here. We try to. But I want to thank Tammy helped me assist with that because I don't have her contact information, but I just know her through online. So I don't have her contact information. So I went through Tammy. So thank you, Tammy.
Thank you.
I'm glad she had a good time. Okay, so the rest, we'll talk about a little more about Young and Restless this week because we had a few other things happen. And, you know, and I hate this inside my soul because but we saw a glimpse of her come back, but for a good reason. I'm on Diane's side about everything. I can't believe I'm on her side about everything. And Susan Walters is so good because she's unraveling. Her husband was taken. She's like, almost cussed. She said, F this. F everything else. My man's been taken. And one of you bitches gonna get him back to me. Like, she didn't care who it was. But she was going off on Billy. She was going off on Phil. She don't care who it is. Victor, she wants her man back. This is too far. When she said to Colin in that car, I wish you weren't so much like me. I was like, I don't forget all the things that I've done. And she was like, but they're gonna pay. She go, Kane's gonna pay, and Homeboy's gonna pay, everybody's gonna pay. I mean, Diane is out for blood. And that's how I like that part. I was like, that means that it doesn't because on some level we're right. It never fully goes away. It's in there somewhere. But they F with the wrong person. She's like, she's not having it. I was like, I'm on Diane's side. I'm on Diane's side. I can't believe this. Ladies, what are you guys thinking? Amanda, you go first. I see you up there, you're reacting.
I can't believe I'm saying this either. I'm on Diane's side too. This is the second time.
I know, me too. I know.
Boy, you need to keep your women in check, okay? It's the second time now I got to deal with Nikki. I had to deal with Phyllis. Wait, this is the third time. I had to deal with Phyllis. I had to deal with Nikki. Now I got to deal with this. She don't know about this lady yet, though. But now she got to deal with
this week it's coming. This week it's coming.
I don't. You know what?
Well, Billy told her. Told her
and
Kyle that it's Patty Williams.
He doesn't know that they're going to be in bed together. She'll know that part.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know that. But I think that Jack kind of deserves it. Because I told you, I told you, Diane told you, Victor told you, everyone told you. You can't be her sponsor. It's not a good idea. It's not a good idea. Diane didn't like it. Did they listen? No. Now your ass is kidnapped. I mean, that's what happens when you go against Victor. I don't know. I have trouble having sympathy for him.
I love it. Well, you know what's funny? Same with Nikki. Sorry, I mean, love Melly Thomas Scott, love the cute little outfits and everything. And when she said on that, I think it was on a Wednesday, where it's just like, ooh, wait till he gets home. She was ready for Victor. They ended it on that part. I was like, ooh, but then it's like, well, Nick, it's kind of your fault too. I hate to think that way. And I'm like, oh my God, it's kind of your fault too. But she's like, I'm done. This is not fair. But she's not leaving Victor anytime soon.
Yeah, but at the end of that scene on Friday, he's all, Jack is fine. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
He
said, what? What's the problem? Are you jealous? Because he's fine.
And she's like, I was like, an answer. There it is. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. He went bye-bye and he left out. I was laughing, so I was like, oh my God. But they're all right. Nikki still won't leave him. She won't leave him.
No.
That's her man. So she's complicit also on some level. And her trying to get, I need to know, following Phyllis around. I need to know. I'm like, it's like, feels like, well, you talked to your husband then, whatever.
I loved she held her own. Phyllis called. You need to talk to Victor.
Yep. And Phyllis didn't tell. It was Diane.
Yeah. Yep. I love that.
Diane. But Diane, again, back to her, I'm like, and you guys are chatting, I agree. She's so good. I'm like, there is so many layers to Diane, I guess. And I'm like, the old Diane's in there. She's in there. But it may come out against them. Because I'm like, she's like, oh, this. Because they're like, we're over here minding our own business. We had nothing to do with all this. And then now you kidnap, and she didn't care. She was like, she was, woo. But I love the fact that that was the whole shocker, is that Victor, once again, and Candace, you know this, brings on somebody dangerous from somebody's past and unleashes them on somebody.
And this is where Candace comes in, because Candace is getting to a point. Like I said before, I wanted Patty to come back on. There was a reason, like a couple of years ago, I wanted Patty to come back on. So now we have this situation. I feel as though the show is just saying, hey, we're going to bring back the hits from the past, and we're going to just unleash it to make story. I'm going to tell you right now, if this doesn't make Jack be ruthless against Victor Newman, and have him take Victor Newman down, I'm dead serious on look, I am on the grave of all the great writers and whatnot. Please, Young and the Restless, me and everybody else wants Victor Newman, and we love Eric Braeden. Don't get it twisted, but we're Victor Newman fatigued, because it's like he's pulling all these shenanigans, getting everybody whirled up and whatnot. Nikki, if I was you, I know you're not going to do it. I know you're not going to leave Victor. I know that. I don't even know what to say, because I feel as though you're a lost cause, because you're going to take him back for anything and everything. But with that being said, everybody else, including Jack, if this does not make you say, screw it, he wants to play, I can play harder too. Because right now, and I can't believe I'm saying it, I am now officially on Diane's team.
No.
Yes, I know. Thank you.
Join the sandbox that Phyllis is in.
Right.
She's the only person who has said, screw it. I'm done with Victor Newman. I'm done with the way he treats me. I'm not sorry. There is no remorse. Consequences. Too bad. My life.
There you go.
It is. She's the only one.
Like I'm already preparing, because saw the promo for next week, and I'm like this. First and foremost, Susan Walters, I see another nomination for you next year.
I can see it. I can see it.
I was like this. Oh shoot, Diane! Like finally, the writers. By the way, congratulations to Young and the Russells for winning a WGA award last week for the episodes of the standalones of Cricket and Phyllis. There you go. That would have been a wedding I would have watched. Danny and Cricket's wedding. Kane going to see Colin. Rest in peace, Tristan Rogers. We miss you. And also the fallout of Sharon and Phyllis getting rescued. Okay. But now you're really writing Diane as Diane. Instead of, well, here's my sofa. Here is my dining room table.
That's Tammy's favorite. Like dining room.
Well, no, Tammy, I wanted to ask you, the powder room. What did you, I don't think we talked about that. I don't know if we did or not. But what did you think about that set? That's a new set.
Wait, which one was it?
When Nikki
and Diane was in the powder room.
I love anything new.
Me too.
Right? Like when Diane refurbished the house, I was all on board the refurbishing. You know, sprucing it up, like give us some new sets, because YNR doesn't do that very often. GH has a new set every other week.
They do, yeah.
Right? Bold is so powder. Yeah, I like that.
Okay, I was thinking of you when I saw that set, and I was like, what would Tammy do?
Those dynamics in a powder room, women understand that immediately.
Yep.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Like, that's when all the shade come out.
We're gonna throw it down. This is gonna be good.
Guys always are like, I wonder why they go to the bathroom together.
Yeah.
So we can talk.
Because we
literally go to gossip
about y'all. We can just
we're powdering our nose while we're gossiping.
Yeah, while we're sharpening our nails.
Yeah, I'm just saying the fallout. I just need at the end of the day, I need Victor Newman to get what's coming to him. At the same time, Young and the Restless, stop doing this. Stop going back and bringing out the hits. Unless it's for a good use. Again, love Stacy. I love Patty. That's like my girl. I love the flashbacks. I will give the show credit because a lot of people don't even know who Patty is. And even before that, keep in mind, we knew her as Mary Jane Benson.
Yeah.
and then Emily, and then Patty and Emily swap faces and stuff. So I'm glad that they showed that flashback for those. I know that was a lot, right, Amanda? It was a lot of face offs, like face.
Can I borrow your face, Sammy? I'm gonna go borrow it.
Now Victor Newman paid for that surgery. And that's how the whole Marco, like everything, Kelly, all of that came out. So even though, like you said, we don't know if Jack is on something or not.
I can't tell. Yeah,
He is. No, he
I think
absolutely
he, I think he is.
Yeah.
I think he
no
is.
question.
And that's another problem is
I think they're both on something. I think they did something to the food.
Yeah, but
it's in the food or the
he seems to
drink
be
or
more
something.
affected than her.
Yeah, he's more exposed.
I mean, you didn't see it towards those last scenes. She was getting really a little disheveled.
Yeah.
Right. But still, but then that topic comes up of if something does happen.
I think I think Diane finds them before anything happens. At least the previews.
I hope so.
I think so. Because I don't want them to go down that road, to your point. It's like, we don't need to.
They better so.
Like, come on.
They better so. They better find him before something happens.
Yeah. Because you're already starting the kissing process while he is either he's drugged or not. And I know Patty did sleep with a drug Jack before. I mean, I remember all of that, and that's why I'm like kind of just hoping that they get to him before.
That's all hope and pray to your soap Jesus angels.
I know.
But this show, sometimes we'll go there with no shame.
Right, but we just did this. That's what I think my problem is that you're literally redoing it over. And
what show have you been watching for the last 2 years? They keep doing things over and over again.
You trust me, it's been a hard struggle. It's been a hard struggle. I ain't gonna lie. I do it.
What is it? This is like the 100th kidnapping?
Right.
It's like the 100th kidnapping.
Not
this is not Sharon. At least it's not Sharon. At least she's not in the room on the boat, in the the boiler room on the boat somewhere, shackled to it.
Wait a minute. If we're supposed to be in Michigan, right? They're in Michigan.
Lake Michigan.
Or they Michigan. Yeah. Okay. First and foremost, I got family out there. Shout out to everybody who's watching right now. Yes, this is Tammy, the one I was talking about, and James and Amanda. These are the ones I talk about all the time. Okay. In a good way.
I was going to say, oh, really? What you saying?
Nobody comment in the chat room. But Lake Michigan, it's still winter. There should be ice. I'm being realistic when I say this. And I'm just like looking at this boat that reminds me of Jabot. And I'm just like, we're doing another kidnapping with Jack.
But Candace, I will say, to their defense, it was a nice surprise to find he was on a boat. Because when he woke up, like, I saw water. I was like, water.
A 3-hour tour.
I thought it was a private jet at first. I thought he was on a plane.
Yeah, me too.
And oh no, where is he going? But then
when they pan out, I was like, that was kind of
nice.
cool reveal. That was a cool reveal. I was like,
kind of on Patty's side. I was like, Jack, what are you bitching and moaning about? Like, look at where we're at, for crying out loud. But what I'm hoping,
Jack was looking at the breast. That's what he was looking at. He was like, they had Peter Bergman like this. I was like, what a hard job you have. Like, what a hard
job. I bet it was hard.
I mean, because she's hot. Stacy Haiduk, she's hotsy-totsy. And she's right, the breasts right up against her chin.
Ritzy
Titsy. There you go.
Ritzy Titsy.
I'm working on it. But no, she's hot. And so I'm sure. And when Jack's little shirt, I was like, oh, there's got a piece of body in there. There's some body going on in there still. Okay.
I'm just hoping Diane, when she walks into the room, nothing's happened. And she will see that Jack, there's something wrong with Jack. Like he's going to be something. I hope it's not past and he's okay. And I hope that she can read the situation and understand that this Patty, and I didn't know until Stacy brought it up, the backstory with Patty getting pregnant and losing the baby and walking in on Jack and Diane in bed.
Right.
Yep.
Right. So Ms. V Young 444 says she lives in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. There's no way they're on Lake Michigan.
Suspension of disbelief, people.
It's a soap
disbelief.
opera. It's a soap opera. They can be in Lake Erie or anything.
I was waiting for James to say that earlier, y'all, but I was like waiting for that moment. But no, like I just want this to be the thing to wake Jack up, because for the last couple of years, Jack has kind of been like, you know, but now, oh no, you have somebody try to whatever. You got Diane. Diane is like, okay, now I got not only Nikki, but like, come on now, let's go.
Yeah.
Jack, don't be like, well, Patty was an innocent victim in all of this. No. Victor Newman put her up to this, allegedly.
So you think she knows it's Victor? Like they worked this out? Or did she just literally get a phone call, show up? There's $250,000 in your bank account.
Yeah, I think Victor's all up in this. There's something fishy about this.
I know. I believe Victor
like it. Yeah.
I don't know if
I don't know if she knows it's Victor either.
Although he's the
I don't know if she knows
sense. Even Jack said it's got to be Victor.
Right.
So, but she doesn't care because, and I didn't have a chance to say this to her when she was on the show, but every time she says the word healed, and every time Patty says the word Jack, I took a shot.
Right.
Yeah, those two words the entire week. Healed, Jack.
She was like, I've changed, Jack. Do I look different to you? I'm like, get those shoulders back.
That's right,
girl. Get the boobies out.
I hate to tell y'all.
The thing with her hair, she was like putting her hands.
Her hair looked fabulous.
Oh, she's the bomb.
Diane is gonna snap. Okay, because how much can she take? Like, if she walks in on this, she is gonna lose it. Lose it.
Eternally fate says enough is enough. James, sing it.
Enough is enough is enough. I can't go on. I can't go on no more now. Enough is enough. Also mentioned, so 3 times Jack has been taken advantage sexually because something Victor did. It's true.
Yeah.
I'm saying, so the thing is here's the thing. Phyllis is correct a lot of times. He's not gonna really hurt Jack like that. You're not gonna kill him or whatever.
Right.
And so it's all big. She sees Victor's bluster. She knows he can be serious stuff, but she sees his bluster that he'll go a certain length, but he won't go he's not a killer.
No, but he will destroy.
He'll destroy, but he's not a killer.
He wants to destroy Jack and hit everything attached to Jack.
Yeah, that's exactly what I would do. So I totally get where you're coming from.
And that's why Diane's like, no, but you understand. This has been going on for years. Mm-hmm. So you understand the hatred. Everybody keeps saying it. Their hatred goes decades. So yeah, he plays with boy. He plays with Kyle, but he hates Jack. And like back to Amanda's point, his wife defied his orders with Jack and almost died because of him, but then got saved. So it's like, and Victor, ego or not, he was not happy with that. And she defies him about it and says, I'm going to have friendship with Jack whether you like it or not. Mm-hmm. I'm sure if you hate somebody, it don't matter if you're right or not. You hate somebody, you don't want your wife talking to your enemy. No. Just don't.
And it's inappropriate. Your sponsor cannot be somebody that you have sex with.
Exactly.
It's inappropriate.
Right.
Why? No one cares. no one listens. And now look at the mess we're in, Tammy. Candace, look at the mess we're in.
No, beautiful mess.
Okay, we have to end the show, folks. I'm sorry, we have to end the show because we have Beyond the Gates to do and GH. But I want to thank Stacy Haiduk for coming through. We had it for a short time. We worked it out. I'm glad she came out a little early, so we had a little longer with her. And the ladies here talking about Bold, and you guys in the chat room very talkative today. I love it. You guys were all talking. I see the chat room is kind of split in half. I love that. It's great. People saying Jack deserves it. I'm saying Jack doesn't deserve it. That makes for a good show, obviously. We'll have 3 episodes this week, apparently, to Candace. The 3, 2,
3. Yep, Monday through Wednesday, and then Thursday and Friday is basketball. Gimme.
So everybody, let's play some Get Ready on my window.
Oh, I thought we froze.
I got twerk.
They were playing
You made me
basketball.
look.
I know. I was like, am I going to twerk right now? I can't do it right now. So give us about 15 minutes or so, and the ladies are going to get inside the gates. They really are. Get inside the gates.
Oh, Amanda. We're just going to give a hug to Amanda right now, y'all, because we'll talk about it in 15 minutes.
Yeah, about 15 minutes. And everybody say goodbye to Tammy Govan. She's done for today. So she'll probably have an IV of Prosecco shot into her arm.
Probably.
That's what she don't fingers crossed. But I just you guys know, I have some exciting projects with Tammy coming up. So
excited. Oh my gosh.
That's some exciting stuff coming up with her. And McCann saying something with you. And then Amanda will be called up next. I have something for you coming up too. So JLJ Media is where it's at. JLJ Media is where it's at. Our audio drama Depressed Horse comes back this week on the 17th. 4 new episodes and a blooper episode. It's really funny.
How fun.
I know I've never done it before. So I'm going to do it. It's really fun. So that'll be out this week. Every day a new episode comes out. And then you can listen to the whole series starring Tammy Govea and Brian Person. We have a great, it's a fun little series. And so check that out this week when you're out there roaming around. Happy Oscars Day. If I don't see you guys later, bye.